Welcome to the Serious Shift Blogcast. We have only one question. What does Serious Shift mean to you? To answer that and much more, here's your host, Dennis Moseley-Williams.
Hi, I'm Dennis, and welcome back one more time to the Serious Shift Blogcast. Is it ever nice to have some time with you this morning? Wherever you are, I hope you're well. Here's my question. Are you marketing to the fringe enough? You know, I got my little formula, niche, weird. Are you trying to create something for a small group of passionate people who, when they find it and discover it, are going to share it with other like-minded people? Or are you kind of trying to create an average thing and play the numbers? That's my question. Here's what inspired the blog today. I've been emailing with a woman in Colorado about speaking at an event next year. So things are going back and forth, and then she sent me a photo, and she goes, "Hey, I want to share this photo with you. I took it last week. I'm at the finish line of this big adventure race." For no reason did she take the photo other than, she's standing around looking at the crowd, and she sees these two gentlemen standing there, and it's just the whole scene. It's just what a photographer would call just a candid, But just what a scene, the finish line, the crowd, outdoors, the old buildings, etc., etc. She snaps the photo for the sake of art. What a great photo. I'm going to take it. Later, when she's looking at the photo, she recognizes that one of the men is Yvon Chouinard, who's the founder of Patagonia, which is a company I love for all kinds of reasons. I love Patagonia because they make a big investment to the environment, because they make really, really great stuff, because they're an excellent example of a company that knows their clients and solves problems. I love their stuff because it lasts forever, and I love it because, per everything I'm about, Patagonia is a company that got started with one weird little idea. Yvon Chouinard made an ice climbing axe, not a wood cutting axe. He didn't start the entire company by making an axe for anybody with a wood pile. Anybody with a canoe, anybody who goes car camping, anybody with a cottage, a lodge, or a mountain house. Nope. He created an axe, not even for any mountain climber, but for the even smaller little group of weirdos who are ice climbers. And I mean this with all due respect. They are the ultimate weirdos. Okay? That's who he looked after. Here's a quote from Frank Zappa. From Patagonia to Frank Zappa. Frank Zappa said, "I never set out to be weird. It was always other people who called me weird." Which I think is fantastic. And I'd like to say, I'd rather be called something than nothing. And weird suits me just fine. The problem that everybody else seems to have with weird is that weird means different. And different means dangerous. And dangerous causes us to provoke the lizard inside of us, and we are met with a wall of resistance that says, "Are you sure you want to be this weird?" Once again, the lizard sucks you in, suckers you. No, be average, and once you bring them in and they know you're safe, then you can let them know you're a little bit weird. Not me. That doesn't work for me. That doesn't work for me at all. Okay? The problem with making average stuff for average people is they're not passionate about it. They don't want to pay for it, etc. But weirdos are looking. Weirdos are looking for something special, unique, and different. And when they find it, they share it. People notice things that are different. They notice things that are interesting, appealing, or weird. Okay, from firsthand experience, I know this. It gets a whole lot easier to get noticed by those whom you want to notice you when you stop to worrying about getting noticed by everybody else. It gets a lot easier to get noticed by the people you want to notice you when you stop worrying about getting noticed by everybody else. When you just zero in on those people that you want to know. In fact, at the very beginning of this blog, I told you about Debbie. And the only way I actually know about Debbie is I started to pay attention to other people within the financial services industry that I work in, only those other weirdos that were saying really good things. I stopped paying attention to people that said boring average things. I could care less about the followers they had. I started looking at the special little weirdos like me that I felt were saying and speaking and thinking about good things. And truly, that's how I met Debbie. And I hate to cheapen all of this by saying, "Oh, geez, look, by being a weirdo, paying attention to weirdos, I might get paid." But that is a fact. The fact of the matter is, because I'm paying attention to weirdos. Who are these weirdos? Brian Portnoy, Daniel Crosby, Michael Kitzes. Those are three of them anyway. Because I'm paying attention to those guys and what they're saying, that's how I met Debbie. Now, Debbie started to pay attention to what I've said, because Debbie's clearly a weirdo, or she wouldn't be paying attention to those guys. They wouldn't resonate with her. Then all of a sudden, she says, geez, who's this guy? Starts looking at my things. And he's not a weirdo either. Next thing you know, we're talking about an event. What I'm not doing is trying to get noticed or make everybody aware of me. Just the people I want to be aware of me. It gets a lot easier once you tune everybody else out. Or as I said in a couple of blogs ago, shun the non-believers. Skip the masses. Pay attention to the weirdos all the time. The masses are looking for a good price. The masses are looking for average. They don't have some specific need. Okay? They're not going to get excited when they find it. They're not going to tell anybody about it. I know that I'm right because I'm a weirdo. And you're a weirdo. And we found each other, right? I mean, you're looking at my blog. Isn't this proof enough? Don't make average things for average people. It's dangerous. Don't be an afterthought. Don't be something someone looks at as they drive by. Be something they hear about. I wouldn't do any advertising. I wouldn't do any marketing to anybody I didn't know. I would only pay attention to the people who are already convinced that like what I have, I'd keep bringing it, and I'd trust them to bring other people to the party. Okay? Don't work the masses. It's a sucker's bet. We're here together. It's working out, and it's fantastic. Okay? You got to be something. Be different. Okay? If what you're working on right now isn't working, try different. You can try harder, but I'd try different. It's going to get you there. Thanks so much, everybody. Wherever you are, have a lovely day, and I'll see you again in a couple of days. Take care.
We hope you enjoyed the Serious Shift Blogcast. We would love any suggestions, feedback on topics, ideas, or challenges that may have you feeling stuck. Also, please leave a 5-star review wherever you are enjoying this content. It helps Dennis out tremendously. One last thing, if you would like to take your game to the next level, go visit SeriousShift.com and download for free our latest white paper. It will seriously begin to help you shift. On behalf of Dennis and the team, see you next episode.